An Extreme Rules Tornado Tag Team match for the Sunday Night Storm Tag Team Championship, and it's between the Young Bucks, who just blasted into the OFW scene by attacking the Usos, who are the defending champions here tonight. And this quickly starts off as the Young Bucks go and grab on top of the Usos. And Jey Uso and Matt Jackson are fighting in the corner. Jimmy Uso, Nick Jackson, outside of the ring, tumbling and fighting each other. Oh, and Jey Uso, some big punches, big uppercuts. Oh my gosh. And Nick Jackson and Jimmy Uso fighting on the outside. Nick Jackson getting his head pushed into the apron and right into the turnbuckle. Oh, powerbomb? No, a power slam by Jey Uso, going for a super kick. Oh, Matt Jackson with a super kick of his own, going up, gonna try to deliver a frog splash, and a super kick to Matt Jackson, up in the air. And Jimmy Uso back on the apron. Jey Uso in the ring. Oh, and a big super kick to Jimmy. Oh, spinning DDT back to get them both back into the ring. Oh my goodness. This match has been action-packed already so far. And Jimmy Uso immediately goes after Nick Jackson, punching him and kicking like he's a UFC fight. And Hurricane Rana from the top rope, bringing down Jey Uso. And the Young Bucks are standing tall right now. Matt and Nick Jackson. Frog splash to the Usos to win the tag team titles. 1, 2, and both Usos kick out. Young Bucks and Nick Jackson bringing Jey Uso's head into the corner. And Jimmy Uso fighting back with a super kick to Matt Jackson, kicking him out of the ring and onto the floor. But Nick Jackson getting Jimmy Uso with a I don't even know what that was, but it was cool. And Jimmy Uso thrown out of the ring. Super kick to Nick Jackson. Nick Jackson brought down to the floor. Jey Uso up in the air, getting ready for an Uso splash. And Matt Jackson brings him down onto his, oh God, that's horrible. And Jimmy Uso from across the ring, flying onto Matt Jackson. Oh my goodness, this has been a very fast-moving match, and only 4 minutes have gone by so far. And Nick Jackson back up inside the ring. Jey Uso still stunned. Top rope DDT. 1, 2, and a kick out by Jey Uso. Nick Jackson grabbing the steel steps from outside. No way this is gonna work. Oh my gosh. Jey Uso, Hurricane Rana into the steel steps. Oh my goodness. That is a I think Jey Uso could possibly have died from that. And Jimmy trying to make his way back in the ring, but Matt Jackson fighting him. Into the turnbuckle. Oh, and a Canadian destroyer on the apron. That brings Jimmy down too. So Jay and Nick, only ones in the ring. Jay Uso is down. He is completely knocked out. Going to a big suplex, a big power slam. And now Nick Jackson getting ready for it. Setting it up for a big frog splash. And Jimmy Uso trying to get back on the ring, but Nick Jackson sees him. He hasn't jumped yet. Nick Jackson misses the super kick. Hurricanrana. Oh, 1, 2. Oh, and Jey Uso pushes Nick Jackson off. Oh my goodness. Jey Uso is on the verge of death. Yet he somehow, someway stops Nick Jackson from pinning his twin brother. And Jey Uso is on the ropes. Super kick to Jey. Another super kick to Jey. Another super kick to Jey. And another super kick to Jey. Jey Uso is going through hell because AEW people want to come into OFW and take over. Jimmy Uso trying to get back up. Oh, and that's a disrespectful kick by Nick Jackson. Nick Jackson taking down the Usos all by himself because Matt Jackson is possibly injured, and oh, into the corner goes Jimmy Uso. The Usos, longest reigning tag champs ever. Oh my goodness. Jimmy Uso brought down on the outside. Jey Uso trying to keep onto his feet just by staying onto the ropes. Oh, and that's down on his neck. Jey Uso could be out right now. Nick Jackson trying to close in on win. 1, 2. Oh my goodness. Jey Uso kicks out at 2.5, 2 3/4 maybe. But he's not able to be put away. Oh my goodness. And Jimmy Uso back up on the apron. Super kick to Nick Jackson. Nick Jackson is down. And oh, Matt Jackson, look out, Jimmy. Oh my gosh. Mid-air collision. Both men could possibly have a concussion. But Jimmy Uso is knocked out of course, trying to deliver the Uso splash to Nick Jackson by Matt Jackson. There are bodies strewn all over the ring. I don't know who is going to come out on top of this. Jey Uso climbing up. So is Nick Jackson. Jimmy Uso putting something into the work, putting the steel to. Oh my gosh! Steel. Oh my gosh! Nick Jackson. Samoan dropped onto the steel steps. No way. No way. Nick Jackson cannot move. He is stuck by both steel steps. Oh my goodness. Is Jey Uso actually gonna do this? Jey signifying that the Usos are the ones, the bloodline. Oh, so splash onto the steel steps. Nick Jackson might be. There's no way. Nick Jackson is not coming out of this without an injury. Oh my goodness. 1, 2, 3. The Usos retain. Here are your winners. And still, Sunday Night Storm Tag Team Champions, Jimmy and Jay Uso. The Usos. What a match. What a match. Jimmy Uso and Jay Uso have put their bodies on the line to defend OFW from AEW. So I'm pretty sure everyone who loses tonight also has to sign a contract with OFW. So the Young Bucks are contracted to Sunday Night Storm. Oh my gosh. We might see a lot more matches like this then. The Usos retain, and the longest tag team reign in history continues.